if you guys know this or not, but I'm going to tell you that Eskimos are nothing more than freeze-dried Navajos. There's your thought for the day.
You're watching YouTube with attitude.
What's up, guys? It is Monday, and we are heading to a little town, I can't remember the name of it, right outside of Chicago, to pick up our load heading to Fontana, California. Sorry I haven't made a video in a while, but I got a lot of stuff going on. Been a little crazy. Been doing some heavy thinking. But anyways, we are going to head to Elk Grove Village or something like that. Elk Village. And pick up a load of marshmallows. And once we get loaded, we will be on our way to California. I hope to get some good footage. Probably going to take the drone out when we get to New Mexico, Arizona. I know a lot of people hasn't had the opportunity to go out west and see some of that stuff out there, so I will bring it to you. See you in a bit. Made it to our pickup. Not a bad little place to get into. It's cold, but that's about it. Got to back inside of a building, and then you got to unhook, pull your truck forward so they can shut the garage doors for whatever reason. I guess they don't want to get cold. But I am sitting here and just thinking about some things, because on the way in here I almost had to run some people over just to get into the lane that I needed to be in, because for some reason everybody is fascinated and obsessed with being in the left lanes. And if you're a driver, you know that you're not supposed to be in the left lanes, unless you went to one of these trucking schools where they teach you to be in the middle lane or the left lane, because that is the path of least resistance. And my thought on that is, if you can't maneuver in and out of traffic without hitting somebody, you shouldn't be driving a truck. But it's not even the big trucks that were pissing me off this morning. It was the four-wheelers. You know, I kind of get it. They probably don't want to be stuck behind a semi. But you can't be in the left lanes going slower than the semis in the right lane. Because you're putting people's lives at risk. If there's a broke down truck on the side of the shoulder on the right hand side, or if there's a cop that's got somebody pulled over, or an ambulance helping somebody, tow truck driver picking up a car, you know, they're probably going to be outside their vehicles for a little bit. So us big trucks, if we're in the right lane where we're supposed to be, and we see the flashing lights, and we try to get into the middle lane or the left lane, whichever it is, and you're camping out in the middle lane or left lane, we can't get over. And when we can't get over, that puts the people's lives at risk that's on their shoulder doing whatever it is that they're doing. Changing a tire, fixing their car, whatever. I mean, we can put our turn signals on for 20 minutes and ain't nobody going to slow down or speed up or get over in the far left lane so we can get over. But if you're a four-wheeler or even a big truck, and you find it necessary to be in the left lanes, which, by the way, left lanes are passing lanes, they're not travel lanes. Look far enough ahead and look out for flashing lights on the shoulder. And if you see a big truck in the right lane, you know he's going to have to get over, so slow down or speed up. So you can either get behind him or get in front of him so he can get over, and the people on the shoulder don't step out in front of the truck and get smashed. You know, I've seen some people that's been working on their vehicles that's got their feet almost out the damn road. But that's my rant for the day. But once we're loaded, we will head to California. I do believe I'm going to jump down south and then take 40 west, because I don't feel like driving through a bunch of snow and shit. Going to Iowa, Colorado, Utah. I think I'm going to jump down south and take New Mexico and Arizona. But when we're loaded, I will get back on here and probably get some road footage of me trying to get out of Chicago. See ya. Alright, we are loaded. What are you doing, buddy? We are loaded. We just filled up on fuel and death. $508 or something like that. But I should be set to roll non-stop for the rest of the day, except for taking my 30-minute mandatory government-issued break. But we are heading to California.
At the first left onto West 8th Street.
Shut up. I haven't been to California in about 6 years. This will be the first time that I've been to LA driving a big truck by myself. It's going to be an adventure. Let's get to it. Here is the second driving tip of today's video. And it's a common sense, kind of like the other driving tip that I did. But when it's freezing rain and you're going across a bridge, when the temperatures are 32 degrees or below, don't try to change lanes. And don't keep your foot on the gas pedal or the fuel pedal. Let off the fuel and coast across the bridge. That way you won't lose traction if you hit some ice on the bridge and you don't end up going off the side of the bridge or slamming into somebody beside you or behind you or in front of you or whatever. Because I'm on I-55 south in Illinois right now, and it's raining a little bit. It is 32 degrees. The roads look like they're fine, but on the bridges are all a sheet of ice. And I just went by a bridge on the northbound side that had a covered wagon that went through the metal barrier guardrail and went to the ditch. And all the drivers that was coming up 90 or I-55 north, they all started hitting their brakes while they was on the bridge. And one of those trucks bounced off the guardrail and wrecked. So now he's blocking the road. All because they was either changing lanes or they kept their foot on the fuel pedal as they was going across the bridge. Or maybe somebody cut the first trucker off and he had to jerk the wheel and end up going in the ditch. But from what I saw, he was the only truck that was involved in that accident. There was nobody else parked there or nothing. And don't drive in bunches in bad weather, period. Stay to yourself. Get away from the pack. That way if something does happen, somebody does slide, jackknife, whatever, you're not going to get involved in that stuff. Because you'll be able to see it ahead of you at enough time to slowly brake, come to a stop. Hopefully. But that's my second driving tip of the day. I'm tired. I'm parked at a TA in Joplin, Missouri. I still got a little bit of time on my clock, but I'm done for the day. I'm hungry and I'm tired. So I will get back with you guys in the morning and continue our trip to California. Peace.